Good morning, everyone. It's Marcy Denning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Monday. I know I am actually early. Today is it's a big day here. Miss Maisie is at the vet's right now for her spay surgery, and the vet is calling me when he is done to let me know how she went. So I can't be on too awful long because I know I will get that phone call at some point this morning. So I thought, you know what, let's just get going, talk for a minute while everybody has a chance to join in. Thank you, Monica, for joining me this morning. So I'm going to flip you around and we're just going to quickly talk about the year-end closeout that I sent out yesterday, or last night I should say. Just really quickly, I don't have time this morning to go through everything with you because of my impending phone call from the vet. So let's flip you around. Okay. Yes, my stomach is all in knots today. I am just quite anxious. I know they do surgeries all the time for fur babies, but when it's your fur baby, it's a little different, right? So, yes. And I am so glad that we waited the entire year before getting her surgery so she had time to fully grow and develop. Good morning. Oh, it is so hard waiting for that phone call. And I was happy to know that they now have onesies, surgical onesies that she's going to be coming home with instead of that awful cone. So, yes. All right. So, let me just quickly bring you up on my iPad here so that I can see everybody's comments. All right, there we go. And I have, whoops, that is not the right one. That was Friday. Oh my goodness. Well, like I said, it is a day. Oh boy. Yeah, so my poor girl this morning, she was so hungry and she didn't know why mommy wasn't feeding her because she does love to eat. So there. All right. Am I good now? Yes. Okay, the giant year-end closeout. So it is a little confusing because they didn't really signify what was carrying over, what wasn't very well, I don't think. So I have the two lists on my blog post as well as in my email. So this stuff here is carrying over. This giant list here is what's on sale. I will be placing an order first thing tomorrow morning. So if you are local to me and want to do porch pickup and split on the shipping, pay less for shipping, just let me know this evening so I can add your order into mine. I will be ordering another one of the Christmas Countdown Project Kit because it's regular $41. It's on sale for $20.50. Now that is the, I don't know, do they show it at the front? Yes, so that is this one here. I have one for Brad and I and one for each of the kids, although I did not make Connor's up. Bella made her own, but I made up one for Damon and Allie and dropped it off. But I think they're so handy that I'm going to pick up at least one more, maybe two, for down in the road in the future. I mean, they're fabulous. You can store them back in that box for the following year. Or you can use it as a birthday countdown especially if you have littles. Good morning, Joanne. So, or dog treats, or kitty treats. Although Marshall loves the treats that I buy. Marshall the cat loves the treats that I buy for Miss Maisie and Buffy. And he comes running every time he hears that cookie jar. So I could not put little treats in that kind of thing because Marshall would pull it out open all the time. So I also have, I'm going to leave this up for just a moment here. This is the, this list here is what is leaving but returning in the next July to December mini catalog. So the Snow Wonder stamp set and dies, the foil sheets, Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper, brushed metallic cardstock. Oh, I love that cardstock. It's nice and thick. The black glitter paper, the red velvet paper. Love both of those. Wonderful gems. Oh my gosh, I use those all the time. So this here is what is going to be, I will load this up onto my blog and onto here, onto the page. Another Canadian demonstrator did this in one of my groups and said we could share, and thank you so very much. So yeah, so this stuff here is what's leaving, but coming back. It's having a siesta, shall we say, for the time being, and will come back. But this catalog goes until January 4th. The sale is until while supplies last. Good morning, Lynn, and let me say happy birthday, Lynn Hill. I hope you have a fabulous day. I am tardy with your card, so please forgive me. It is on its way. I just seem to be constantly running behind this year. So when I created this card here, I had my friend Lynn in mind, as well as I have a whole bunch of birthdays coming up. My friend Sue had a birthday the other day. Lynn's birthday is today. Friday, this coming Friday, is my friend Connie's birthday. Saturday is my friend Tammy's birthday. And Sunday is my beautiful Bella's birthday. I can't believe she's going to be 26. How did my baby girl turn 26 already? It's crazy. So anyway, I have, for this card here, can you see that beautiful sparkle on there? I have taken a Christmas bundle, and this sadly is leaving. I love sets that have the dies that have words with them. Love them. So this is retiring. Now, in my email and blog post yesterday, I said pay attention to the bundle prices and the sale prices, because generally speaking, when it's bundled together, you save 10%. But take a look at the sale prices. You may end up paying less if you were to buy the dies on sale and pay for the stamp set full price. I believe some of them, it's almost a $10 savings. Don't quote me, but just take a look. I would really, really be sad if you paid way more than you need to for something that is on sale. So I took the Peace and Joy, and I took the Joy dies, but the Sending, and I just cut off the and yours part, the To You, and then I am masking for my birthday, so I'm masking off the happy part. So I've turned this into Sending Birthday Joy to You. And then my little silver sprigs there are from the Garden Gateway dies. So this one right here. All right, so, and then my colors are Magenta Madness, Granny Apple Green, and Pool Party. So let's get stamping. All right, so I've already got everything cut. Here we go. So All of the measurements will be on my blog in a little while. So I want to do this part first because we're going to spritz it with that beautiful Wink of Stella. All right, so do you guys have your tree up yet? I am really struggling this year to find my Christmas spirit, even though I am constantly making Christmas cards and I have a whole stack of them going out today. We don't have a tree yet, and I have my Christmas countdown box out, a couple of my Lola's gnomes, my Grinch, and my eggnog gnome, and that's it. I don't know. It's one of those, this is a different year, so I'm hoping that, I think we're going to go look, we get a real tree every year, so I'm hoping that getting the tree will put me in the spirit, because right now I am not in the spirit at all. Okay, oh, there's a hair there. We don't want that on there. And let's take a look at this one. Okay, so what I did for this is I took my die and laid it on here first. I just always like to stamp my photopolymers first before I, on a scratch paper before I stamp it on my cardstock. So now I'm just placing this here so I can kind of get an idea as to where I'm going to stamp. So I know I want to put him here. And I want the other at the other end, so he's going to go like that. And then these are stamped off. So this is first generation stamping. And we're going to ink it up. And there's a hair or something on that. Let me try that again. Okay, so ink up, stamp off, breathe on it, and we're going to put one on this side. And this is called second generation stamping. So if you are looking at somebody's post that they have said that they have done first, second, or third generation stamping, then that's what that means. So if I was to stamp this and then breathe on it again and then stamp it again to get that even lighter image, that is third generation stamping. I know paper crafters, we have some funny terminology. So, okay. That might be a little low, but that's all right. We're going with it. Okay, before we move on, I want to add just a couple. Good morning, Debbie. Thanks for joining from North Carolina. All right, so we are going to add a couple sprigs on the inside just to pretty it up. And I see I've got ink on my block, so I have to be careful. So that just adds that little bit to that. You could also do that on your envelope. Okay, so let's move that off to the side. Now we're going to place this here so that we can figure out where we're going to be stamping our birthday. So I'm just taking some washi tape. If you're a paper crafter, I am sure you have lots of this stuff in your stash. I keep old stuff simply for this reason here. And we're taking our pool party ink and we are going to ink that up, making sure that I'm fully covered. Peel this off, super duper important, so that you don't put that down and get a really yucky, smudgy ink mark. All right. So I did get some stuff accomplished this weekend, though. We're going to stamp birthday right there. I got my cards for my mother-in-law, 20 Christmas cards, and then the tags done for her. Okay, before we do anything else now, I want to take this off, move this, and we're done with that for the moment. Put that there so that it covers that, and I'm bringing in my Wink of Stella. And all right, let's give this a little bit of a, I think this one here is just about, oh, there, you can see, can you see that when I push it, you can see the bubbles in there? So we're filling the chamber with a little bit more, not much though. It's just about time to replace this. All right, so now we're just gonna splatter this beautiful sparkle all over. All right, I do like my bling and my glitter, that's for sure. So there you go. Hopefully you can see that. My lighting here. All right. Yes, so I don't have my craft desk, my new table. I don't have that built yet. It is still in its box. And I'm now going to set this aside, and let's bring this back in, because we now need to stamp our two little sentiments, sending and to you and yours. And it does not matter if you stamp this straight or crooked. As you're cutting it out, it doesn't make any difference. All right, so stamp that to make sure we're good and inked up and we've got no hairs or anything on there, and straight down. So with a stamp set like this, a bundle like this, you can make all kinds of words, sentiments, make your own greetings. There we go. So I encourage you to take a look at what you've got for your stamp sets in that, and maybe try creating a card with what you've got by just adding in something else, like my birthday, just by masking that off. I'm able to turn a Christmas set into birthday. And I have a whole slew of cards that are going out in the mail today. I have to go down to the post office because I've got one card going to my friends Barry and Jay in England. And then I've got a card going to my nephew and his wife in Arizona. And then another card. Whoop, I don't know why I'm cutting all of that. I don't need all of that. I need that. So I've just snipped that other part off. And then I've got a card going to my girlfriend Diana. So I do have to go into the post office for that, but the rest are just being popped in the mail. I do have a few more cards to make up. And then I have to do some baking for my special people that I will drop off their cards, along with some baked treats. So let's bring this in, fold this over and burnish. You would think with all of the Christmas movies that I've been watching that I would totally be in the, I don't have my silicone craft sheet here, I'd totally be in the Christmas mood. So how many cards do you guys send out? I am somewhere around the 70 mark, something like that. All right. And my order hopefully will arrive tomorrow, my pre-order. Fingers crossed. All right, so now let's build our joy. So I'm just, again, if I thought enough to use the adhesive sheets that I do own, and they are tucked somewhere, it would probably make this a whole lot easier, but I never seem to remember to pull them out. So we are just sticking this down. And if you are watching the replay on YouTube, thank you so much for taking a few moments out of your day to click that play button. Please give my video a thumbs up. YouTube really likes that, and they will then help distribute my video, put it out there for more people to see if there are likes or shares on it. It's the way I get more crafty followers, friends, customers, team members. All right, so I have carefully put my liquid glue. If you take your time when you're doing it, you're not going to have an excess amount, and you're not going to have it all squishing out. As you can see, I did a pretty good job there. All right, so now we need some dimensionals for the back. All right, so let's take these as well. Need a smidge of glue, just a few dots here and there. I love adding elements from other sets when I'm creating. It just adds that extra little, whoop, something to it. All right, and I thought that this needed just that little bit of more sparkle. Let's push you down just slightly. All right, and then do this one here. So are you guys team fake or real tree? Or I should say artificial. I love the smell of a real tree. Yes, it's messy, but it's worth it to me. Okay, put that over top of that. And before we put our joy, yep, I like that. So now we're just gonna peel the backings. Fake for you, Debbie. I grew up with a real tree. My mother never wanted a fake one, so this is a little lower than my original card, but that is okay. So then we are going to, that's going to be glued there, and that one's going to go there. So pretty. We also have my nephew Drew in Arizona. His birthday is the 15th. My mother's birthday is the 18th. We always like to go out to the cemetery and have a special visit for her birthday. And then my father-in-law's birthday is right before Christmas, like days. So December is a very busy birthday month for us. All right, so now one final thing to do is I'm going to take my Wink of Stella. I leave this to the end because I am coloring over all of the die cut joy. It just adds that extra little sparkle that I do love. All right. There we go. That just finishes it off, I think. So, what do you guys think? Do you like how I turned my Christmas bundle into a birthday card? My lighting today is just the pits. I don't know what it is. But yes, there we have today's card. So here is my original, and here is the one that I created with you today. Like I said, my card today is a little lower, but equally as beautiful, I think. Okay, that is all for me today. The vet had said, where the nurse had said that the vet would be calling, and they weren't sure if she was going in first thing. I had her dropped off at 8 a.m., so they weren't sure if her surgery was first thing this morning, meaning at 9, or a little later, meaning around 10:30. So I want to make sure that my phone is not tied up for them to call me and let me know how my little girl is doing. that she's through surgery okay. And they're actually now, they send you a photo of them once they are through surgery and they've woken up. So they asked if that was okay, and I said, yes, please. All right, that is all for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember to take a look at that closeout list. And if you're local to me and want to add into my order to save on the shipping, get a hold of me by this evening. You just have to be willing to come to my house for porch pickup. So, because like I said, I will be ordering a couple things tomorrow. First thing, like when I say first thing, I mean like 7:30 tomorrow morning. I am getting that order in because it is while supplies last. All right, thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you on Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Bye for now.